honestly, he had a chance to win it at Kansas back in July. Few cautions there. He was right up there in the pack. That little hit on the wall kind of pushed him back. He's getting it done this weekend in Kansas, and I will go to the store, grab a watermelon, and smash the living fuck out of that mother.
Oh God!
For the love of yeah, holy cow!
Well, yeah, we can see that Patrick's pissed that Mr. Melon Man hasn't won the
Patrick's
race
got
yet.
some anger issues, man.
Oh my.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Stock Car Spectacle. I'm Ian Jortson,
I'm Mike Gamble.
And I'm Nick Kinzel.
and joining us for another episode is our special guest, Patrick Codo from the Codo's Mojo. Thanks for joining us, buddy.
Of course, Ian. Glad to be on the Stock Car Spectacle, and thank you very much to my third co-host of the Codo's Mojo.
Yeah, buddy, happy to be on the Codo's Mojo. So you guys can catch that podcast on all podcast platforms. So make sure to subscribe and follow because it's Chicagoland's #1 sports podcast.
Yes, sir.
So, all right, guys, we are digging into our Kansas preview. We are going to Kansas Speedway this weekend, and we're starting it off with the Truck Series. So we got the Clean Harbors 200. It's a 200-mile race. We got a 134-lap race. Some notables that are in this race. We got Haley Deegan starting her first Truck Series start. We got David Gravel. He's from the World of Outlaws. He is making a Truck Series start here. Trevor Bain will be back with Nice Motorsports this weekend. And Timothy Peters is returning to the Truck Series, taking over for Stuart Friesen, who is running, I believe, a late model race. So pretty cool to see Timothy Peters back in the Truck Series. So the Truck Series, they ran a doubleheader here in July. We had Austin Hill win the first race, and Matt Crafton went on to win the second race. So, guys, who's your pick to win the Truck Series race at Kansas? Patrick, let's start off with you.
Sheldon Creed.
You're going to go with Sheldon Creed?
Oh, yes.
All right, not a bad pick. All right, Mike?
I'm going to go with the 88 of Matt Crafton. This is a great racetrack for him. He's got to win here. He's looking pretty solid on the year so far. So I think the 88 is going to victory lane. Matty C getting it done.
All righty. Nick?
Well, he damn near won Talladega a couple weeks back. Top 5 at Bristol about a month ago. I'm going with the 45 truck of Trevor Bain. Yes, this is Nice Motorsports. But we don't know what we're getting out of him. But every time Trevor Bain has stepped into that truck, he's done good things for him. Granted, he had the 2 mechanical issues. He was running top 5 lap times both times that happened. And then he's got the top 5 at Bristol, which I'm still counting. Screw that 1/8 inch. And then he was about maybe a foot and a half from winning at Talladega. So I'm going with the 45 of Trevor Bain. And look at his Xfinity numbers here. He's run decent here. He's run top 5 here before. And then in Cup, he's got a top 10 here. So Kansas is an pretty decent track for Trevor Bain. And he's got Mahalo on board, so his own company on board. So Trevor Bain's winning, and I'm buying me some Mahalo gear after the race.
There you go.
We stand Trevor Bain on this podcast, boys and girls. Just
do.
get used to it.
All right.
All right, guys. So for my pick to win the Truck Series race at Kansas, I got to go with the young lad of Derek Kraus. In 2 starts here, Derek Kraus has 1 top 5 and 2 top 10s. So really fast here in his rookie year at Kansas Speedway. So definitely look for that 19 Toyota in victory lane. So let's get into the Xfinity Series race. It is the Kansas Lottery 300. It's a 300-mile race. Stages 1 and 2 are 45 laps each, and the final stage is 110 for a total of 200 laps. Most wins by a team here is Joe Gibbs Racing with 10 wins. And most wins by manufacturer is Toyota with 10 wins as well. Brandon Jones won the last 2 races here at Kansas Motor Speedway. So, guys, who's your pick to win? Patrick, let's start off with you.
Well, I don't know how he's winning this year, and I don't know why I haven't smashed a watermelon yet, but we got to go with Ross Chastain, and honestly, he had a chance to win it at Kansas back in July. Few cautions there. He was right up there in the pack. That little hit on the wall kind of pushed him back. He's getting it done this weekend in Kansas, and I will go to the store, grab a watermelon, and smash the living out of that mother.
Oh, God.
For the love of yeah, holy cow.
Well, yeah, we can see that Patrick's pissed that Mr. Melon Man hasn't won the
Patrick's
race
got
yet.
some anger issues,
Oh
man.
my god.
2020's been giving me some anger issues, and you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, buddy. I think we're all there with you. All right, Mike, who'd you pick to win this race?
All right, I got to go with our incumbent winner, Mr. Brandon Jones. So he's been fast here. Hard to pick against a guy that's won the last 2 races here. It seems like this might be one of his kind of racetracks. So I'm going to go with Mr. Brandon Jones getting it done on Saturday.
All right, not a bad pick there. Nick?
I really sound like a broken record when I say this. It's 2020. This man is still winless. He's been winless forever now. It's time to get it done. 8-car Daniel Hemrick. He's bringing back the John Andretti scheme this week because he only got to run 5 laps with it because Anthony Alfredo decided to be a little dip at Darlington and start early. So I really like that car, and I really like Daniel Hemrick at Kansas because he has a pole here in the NASCAR Cup Series. He got his first pole there last year, and he has a pole in the Xfinity Series as well with 2nd place and 7th place finishes. This is a good track for Hemrick. 128 laps led. He's coming into this with 3 straight top 5 finishes. It's time. It is literally time. It is the last time I'm picking Daniel Hemrick this season because he's going to win this race.
No, you go ahead, keep picking him because apparently some dude thinks I pick Ryan Blaney too much. So
It's all right. We
I'll
all pick
have to
our
go
favorite
back.
drivers way too much.
I'll have to go back and watch all these and see how
Yeah.
many times I really picked Daniel Hemrick. It's got to be at least 12, 13 times.
I mean,
already this season.
I think I'm right up there with you with picking Noah Gragson.
I
as
mean,
well.
he's got a shot to win every single week. Why would I not pick the guy?
Exactly. Hey, you're just stating your pick. All right, so for my pick to win the Xfinity Series race at Kansas, I got to go with the 7-car of Justin Allgaier. Here at Kansas, he's got 3 top 5s, 7 top 10s, and 0 wins and 10 starts. So I definitely think he's going to change that 0 into a 1 this weekend because he has just been so fast every time that we have come to Kansas Speedway, excuse me. So finally get a dub at this track. All right, so now let's get into the Cup Series race. We got the Hollywood Casino 400. It's a 400-mile race. Stages 1 and 2 are 80 laps each, and the final stage is 107 for a total of 267 laps. Most wins by a team here is Hendrick Motorsports with 5 wins. Most wins by manufacturer is Chevy with 10 wins. Denny Hamlin has won the past 2 races here at Kansas Speedway. So, guys, who's your pick to win? Patrick, who you got?
Boys, you know me. He's won here before. It's playoff time. It's playoff time for Chase Elliott.
There you go.
Let's get the win on a real track. None of this really shit.
There you go. All right, Mike.
all right, guys, I'm gonna have to go ahead and pick Ryan Blaney. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to go ahead and pick the number 19 of Martin Truex Jr. Kind of like I said on Kinzel's Classroom. He's been the 1.5-mile maestro this year, except with the results to show for it. 5 runner-up finishes. We know what this man can do on the 1.5 miles. We know what he has to do to punch his ticket to the championship 4. I think both these 1.5 miles will give him every opportunity to do so coming up. So why not do it at Kansas, a track he's had a pretty decent career at so far.
Absolutely. All right, Nick.
Well, I am going to go with the 4 car of Kevin Harvick. It's time he's going to punch his ticket early into the championship race. 29 starts here. He's got 3 wins, 9 top 5s, and 16 top 10s, and he's led 864 laps here. He last won here back in 2018. Kevin Harvick, 1.5-mile track. If Denny Hamlin has a bad race, it's Harvick's going to run away with this. It's usually how it's gone on these 1.5-mile tracks this year. Well, this will be win number 10 for Harvick.
Yes, it will.
He's gonna cross into double digits. I just hope the race is exciting. Kevin Harvick is gonna win at Kansas.
All right, and yes, the race will be exciting. Probably one of the best. Well, now it is the best 1.5 mile on the circuit. Now that we don't have Chicagoland anymore, rest in peace. But so for my pick to win at Kansas Speedway, this would be the best send off for his career. I'm going with the 14 car of Clint Boyer. Clint Boyer is gonna play spoiler in this round of the playoffs. Kansas boy, never won at his home track before. He's retiring at the end of this year, going to the Fox Sports booth. What perfect way to send off his career to win at his home track at Kansas Speedway. Holy crap, can you imagine that party?
Well, you know what would be funny? It wouldn't be funny, but it would just be typical bad luck Boyer. He is going to win that race, and then he's going to get disqualified.
Oh, no.
I was going to
That
say
would
that,
be
or even worse, he'd be coming out of turn 4, run out of gas, and get passed or something.
blow an engine or something like that. Oh, man.
Yeah, well, with how Boyer's career is going so far these past few years, I would not doubt that.
Just this season in particular, he's had chances to win races this year. The piano always falls on this guy. So I would not be surprised to see him run well here and the piano fall on him yet again.
Oh, yeah. What were you going to say, Pat?
Or we see 7 wide at the end of a race.
Oh, God.
At Kansas,
Not
he'll be
at
running in the
Kansas.
grass. Yeah, and then Cole
Not
Custer
at
comes out and
Kansas.
steals another win.
Yeah.
Or Blaney wins by an inch.
Yeah. Hey, anything's possible, man. So, guys, that will about do it for our show here. You guys got anything else to add before we head to Kansas?
Go racing,
Stay on.
boys.
Yep. So see who punches their ticket to the round of 4 first.
Yep, there we go. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'd like to thank our special guest, Patrick Codo, as he looks like he is bored as hell on the show right now, yawning.
Sorry. Long day.
No. Yeah, I know. But we'd like to thank our special guest, Patrick Codo, for joining the show. You guys can follow him on all social media platforms. Make sure to follow the Codo's Mojo on all podcast platforms. You can find me, Nick, and Mike on Twitter and Instagram. Make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure to check us out on all podcast platforms. So that will do it for us, guys. I'm Ian Jortson.
I'm Mike Gamble.
And I'm Nick Kenzel.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Enjoy Kansas.